Gee-Wizz, that's the name of the show, Gee-Wizz. Now on this episode, Gee-Wizz, we're gonna have an old chinwag, we hope you enjoy it.
Alright, hello everyone, we're back after a month. We did it. We told you we'd do it monthly, and we are. Here we are. Felix, we're back.
Are in the future or have?
How? We are doing it monthly, and this is the evidence. We're back. So now we're going to introduce our special guest after a little theme song. Here we go.
Gee-Wizz, here comes a special guest, Gee-Wizz. They're better than the rest, Gee-Wizz. We'll partake in a chit-chat all about a topic.
It's Eilidh.
Hey.
That was the most confident hello we've ever had. Okay, we are all students, but of different sort of, you're at college, I'm at sixth form. And we're going to start by talking about that. Our different paths. I don't think we can beat around the bush. Felix, there was a machete attack at your school.
Yeah, college. That wasn't right, yeah.
How much can we say about that?
I don't know, but it's in the news and stuff, so it's not like,
No.
It's not secret.
No, of course not.
Did they find the dude?
They did find the dude, and I saw him getting arrested.
Oh.
It was, tackled.
I don't suppose you were anywhere near it when it happened.
No. And we tried to find the room, that it happened in afterwards. And as you'll shut down, they wouldn't let us in. This was the day after, by the way.
Yeah.
They wouldn't let us in, so I don't know if something happened there. But he whipped out a machete and came after someone. I think it was gang-related.
Oh,
They're all from Coventry.
Well, we all had such high regard for them at college until that happened.
What? Until? Yeah, he wasn't even from it, I don't think.
What, the machete guy?
I don't think
I thought it was in...
Edmonton, because it was in the college, but now suddenly they've upped the security on asking to see your ID that you're from the college.
Oh.
Suddenly after that one day, they were always, see your ID, make sure you're wearing it, see your ID, all the time. So I don't think he was even from there.
How did he get in then?
They would just let you in regardless before.
Right.
And obviously the dynamic of you guys going how many days a week?
Well, it depends on what you're doing, because there's your main course, and then there's English and maths to resit.
Yeah.
I'm doing all of it, so I'm in every day of the week.
Of course.
Because, I've always struggled with English, but maths I never struggled with. I was working at consistent 5s with maths.
Right.
And then it was just, I think, the stress of all the other GCSEs at the same time. They put me down to I got down to a 3.
Yeah.
1 mark off.
1 mark
Did you not get remarks?
That's what I asked Mr. Pickerel and Mr. Baker if there's anywhere that I could get 1 extra mark, and they said, nah. I was like, what do you mean that if I've done my work out, you can give me an extra mark? Thank you very much.
Yeah.
It's tragic, but I'm resitting maths in November, and obviously there's always a chance I'm not going to get it, but I'm going to get it. There's not all the other GCSE things are. I was working at consistent 5s.
I had my Spanish teacher email me, and she was so enthusiastic. She was like, James, I found out you were only a couple marks off a higher grade in Spanish. And I got a grade 3, so I didn't pass, but I don't really care in Spanish. But she was like, you're only a couple marks off a grade 4. Would you like me to remark it? And I was like, fine. I honestly don't care. If you want to do it and I don't have to do anything and I don't have to pay for it, then sure, go ahead. Why not?
I just did Spanish.
Well, you managed to drop out.
I did, and I was so happy. But the thing is, I wasn't bad at Spanish. I was okay, to be honest.
No, well, I was okay as well.
Obviously, we're only working at just above basic levels, but I knew my just above basic levels.
Yeah.
I was all right. And then it sort of hit me. They can't be at you for not knowing a whole different language.
No.
And curriculum enhancement sounds pretty good. They're learning how to cook and do CPR.
In fact,
that sounds a lot better.
It does sound a lot better.
That sounds a lot better. So I just started pretending I was awful and making up my own Spanish words like la house and failing all the tests on purpose. And they just sort of said, "See, I've been struggling with Spanish recently. Do you want to move to curriculum?" Yes, please. I would like to move to curriculum. They were so apologetic about it. Oh, I'm so sorry. Do you need some extra help, or do you want to move to curriculum? It was great. Yeah. And then curriculum enhancement was just so good.
I sort of found the same problem. A bit like you were saying about how there's just so much at the same time. And college and sixth form fixed that problem. But the reason I probably could have got a lot higher. Oh my God, I've never seen someone pick up a glass like that in my life.
It's behind me. Situation.
Solution.
What?
He had.
He could turn around.
Cut that out.
Instead of twisting your arm like you some crazy broken boned boy.
Alliteration.
Yeah, alliteration.
You passed your English.
Pass my English.
I can tell.
Yeah, broken bone boy. Anyway, yeah, like you were saying with the maths, there's just so much at the same time that I probably could have done better in Spanish. I wasn't that bad at it, but I didn't feel there was a need to devote that much time to it. I would much rather just focus on everything else.
You know, I understand. Like, there were some GCSEs that I just thought, no focus on that. Like,
Some people
I know that there are things that I'm better at that I can buy some stuff, and I passed 3. At least I passed 3 things. I've got a 4 in all the sciencey stuff.
Yep.
5 in photography.
Uh-huh.
And then a 7 in graphics. I'm quite proud of myself.
Well, there you go.
With myself there.
Yeah, some people are able to like balance all the subjects and do really well, but I just felt like you have to discard at least 1 or 2.
Yeah, just like even as a safety measure, surely.
Exactly.
I don't know what course either of you guys do. I don't know what you guys do.
Trying to continue with my graphic design stuff.
Yeah.
Because I got a 7 in that.
Yeah.
I enjoy that.
Well, I'm doing film and media and sociology because you have to pick 3.
Yeah.
Sociology. So I was like, what goes with that?
I don't even know what that means. Explain.
It's the study of society. So it goes with like film and media because you've got to know about audiences.
Something only you can be passionate about.
I think a lot of people do sociology.
Yeah.
It's quite a full class.
There's 2 classes.
Oh.
So yeah, I think it's fairly full.
What are you doing?
Health and social. We do infection control, communication, the 6 C's of nursing.
The 6 C's.
What are the 6 C's?
C's.
Go on. Let's show how well she's
Yeah,
revised.
Care, communication. I don't like this game. Wait.
That's
2.
Care, communication.
Yep.
Gotta get 3 times that.
This is for your A level day.
Hang on. There's a word I actually can't pronounce.
Oh my god.
I feel like I know it, but
That one doesn't count. You can't just say a word I can't pronounce.
I don't know. Wait, I actually don't know the rest. Careful. I don't think that's one.
You have to be careful when it comes to medicine.
No, we've got a practical once a week.
Oh right.
They have dolls
Ooh.
in the classroom.
Oh,
they are
like the
so,
CPR dolls.
They are they're literally just dolls. They are so creepy. Okay, I went into the practical room. She's like, guys, can you we're gonna do a practical where you make the beds. There was dolls on the beds. So I'm like, okay, I'll just move the doll. It's like 100 kg. It's so heavy. And they're like, you can't just throw it. You have to act like it's a real person. You've got to talk to the doll. I'm not talking to the doll. There's a child too. There's a child.
Oh, not like fully human-sized and shaped dolls.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, there's
that's horrible.
It's human everything. Don't take their clothes off. Trust me.
Ugh. Why did you even do that?
It fell off. It didn't fit them.
Wonderful, wonderful.
They mismatched the bodies too. It wasn't nice, no.
That's it.
I failed at making the bed as well.
Right.
So you have to move them?
Yeah, you've got to move them. And you can't just grab them and yank them.
Well, no, because they're supposed to be people.
Yeah, they're supposed to be people.
Can't the people move them? Oh no, that's the whole point. They can't move themselves.
Yeah.
No. You have to go up to them and you have to ask them if they can move themselves. You have to ask the dog.
I don't think the doll's gonna say yes. I mean, if it does say yes, you've got a whole other problem.
At least you ain't got to move it.
Exactly.
If you've got a sentient doll.
Well, don't know about some sentient doll, but I've been making my way through all the Conjuring films.
Oh, yes.
But they did a test on what the scariest films are heart rate wise. They measured people's heart rates.
Oh, yeah.
Group of nerds. I did it to a lot of people. And heart rate wise, by heart rate, the first Conjuring was the scariest film. And I watched it. The first film. It's the first film to ever make me shout.
Oh, yes.
The shout lasted at least 3 seconds. I shouted loud, believe it or not, shouted loud.
Yeah.
It scared me. Really scared me.
Care to explain what made you shout?
It was...
I don't think a lot of things scare you as well.
No.
Yeah.
It was that film. I mean, they don't do anything particularly new
No.
It's ghost film, things possessing items and all that. And
Yeah.
ghosts walking in the background, suddenly there's no one in the cupboard, but there was a voice or whatever.
Yeah.
They do that sort of thing. They just do it really well. And I think they were some of the first films to do it, you know.
Yeah.
They, every single jump scare comes with an aftershock. Every single one. Everyone. And you never get used to it. It's like, there's a person who's like, oh, okay, that was scary. And then she's in your face and it's just horrible. Every single jump scare comes with an aftershock. Sometimes two of them. It's just... It was the bit where the guy who says he doesn't believe in ghosts walked around the corner and went to the window.
Yeah.
And he saw the rocking chest swinging outside and just washing up his mug or whatever he was doing.
Yeah.
And it goes outside and you can't see much. You can just see the doorway. It's a little tiny frame. He's trying to peek into this little tiny frame. You don't know if he's safe or not. And he walks back in. He's like, oh, it's all good. You hear whispering. He looks around. And then suddenly, ooh, a ghost lady walks past. Oh, it's scary. That scared me then. And then she runs at you and shouting at the screen. Like, it was so loud because it was such a quiet scene. It was silence. Right. Like, it was, I'm watching the film so loud and it scared the life out of me. She, like, oh, horrible. Like, biggest fear is just stuff running at you and shouting. Don't like it.
Yeah, I don't see
people running at you.
No. There's context. Get Out. You know the film?
No.
Get Out.
Yeah.
You know the bit where the guy runs in the forest at the dude?
Right.
That's great as well. That scared me. That was horrible. That was horrible. Do you understand the scene I'm on about?
Yeah, maybe.
No, I get
can't
it.
quite remember.
I get it. If you know, like, I don't know, when you were like, you're watching a film, they see something in the distance and it starts running at them, they're running. It's like you can feel them behind you running at you and you don't know if they're going faster than you.
Yeah.
It's horrible. I hate that.
That scene in Get Out, he doesn't even start running away because he's like, what even is that? And then he doesn't realise it's a dude running at him from the forest. And it's horrible because it gets right up close to him and then there's like a full 90-degree turn to run left as soon as it meets him. And then I think that's the point of the film where you sort of start thinking, okay, there's something weird going on with the people here at this house, because then he turns around to the window and the woman's there, cross-eyed and weird looking, like inanimate, and that's the part of the film where you start thinking people are a bit odd,
right?
But it was nice. Just that running scene.
Do you know what? Speaking of The Conjuring, how many other Conjurings you watch? Just the one?
I've seen two. I've seen The Conjuring and The Conjuring 2, but I know there are a lot. There are a lot. There's like 4 Conjuring. I think there's a 5th one out.
Yeah.
And there's 2 nuns, like 3 Annabelles, and then one other thing that has a weird name, like the Curse of La City or whatever.
Yeah.
That's from the same universe. Like there's a lot of them.
I've heard something. I don't know if it was a Conjuring film. It was some horror film about a girl getting possessed. Okay, she was in her bed. She gets possessed. She starts getting like whacked against a wall or something, and that scene was so intense that actor actually broke her back.
Oh.
That's how like. I don't know if it was a Conjuring, but it was like a well-known horror film, very like hardcore.
Could have been the one with the little girl saying the vile things because of Pazuzu or whatever the statue is called, you know, and then her head starts twisting around and she throws up.
I don't know.
That's called like. It's about the little demon possessing the girl.
You say this as though I watch horror films.
You don't watch horror films?
Not really, no.
I like horror films, but I don't like when they're just gore.
Yeah.
I like an actual scary one.
Psychological.
Yeah.
Like the awfulness that was Winnie the Pooh.
Oh god, I've heard all about that.
That was shocking.
I haven't seen it. Have you heard about it?
What, Winnie the Pooh horror?
Yeah. The IP expired, and so everyone was like, oh, now we can make Winnie the Pooh stuff.
Yeah.
So they made a terrible, horror.
All the budget went into, I think, 2 gory scenes, then that's it. Because, try and call it stylized all you want, you just didn't have the budget. There are scenes that genuinely, when a character dies, it goes into a drawing on a bit of paper instead of the scene. It's like, oh, it's just stylized. No, you didn't have the budget. So instead it goes into stop motion, it's drawn.
Oh, dear.
That's shocking. And you can find the masks that they use just on Amazon. They didn't even make original masks. It's awful.
Yeah.
Terrible film. This plot didn't go anywhere.
just a cheap.
It was shocking. I watched it as a joke, obviously not expecting anything, but I wasn't expecting something that bad. Like, I was expecting something awful, but it was ridiculous.
Have you seen about Disney's latest cheap cash grab at I don't know, it's like Comic-Con or something like that. They have announced that they will be doing an AI Stanley like chat box room, and you go into it. It's like a little pod, and you can talk to AI Stanley.
You could just do that.
Better not.
You could just do that.
Obviously,
How dare they?
obviously he's dead, so there's no consent.
Well, that's angered me. That
It's awful.
Stanley's one of my heroes.
I know.
That's really annoyed me.
I mean, they've done similar stuff. I know that you can talk to like AI Darth Vader in Fortnite or something like that now. But at least James L. Jones.
Oh, that was funny though.
Before James L. Jones retired, he gave his consent for Disney to continue to use his voice. So at least there was kind of a consent.
That was funny because that Darth Vader thing said some of the most
God, yeah.
awful things.
You just
it was so funny.
Just everyone's mission was just to get into like saying
Yeah.
horrible stuff.
Yeah. There is so many clips you can find of it saying the most. It's just so funny.
Is it still in the game? I don't know.
I mean, they must have had to get rid of it, right?
Or patch it or something like that.
Because the things people have tricked it into saying were
Oh
just
my
too
God.
funny. Oh, I miss the weird. I never played the game when that was the thing. I never really cared about the game anyway.
I never really played it.
Never played it in my life, but I remember being sent stuff about the AI Darth Vader, and it just was so funny. Because like, what's the point in the game at this point if you're on the losing side and the winning side has AI Darth Vader? Like, it's just ridiculous, and it just keeps saying the most outrageous thing.
Yeah. But again, at least there was consent for that, whereas Stanley
can't give consent for this.
So I don't really know how it's going to work, but you just go in and you can talk to him about something. I don't know.
Don't like that.
You have a gripe with AI? I mean, I think we all do.
No, I think that people that say, "Oh, I hate AI," whenever they see an AI video of like, even if it's just like the most jokey, stupid thing, and they'll comment on it about like, "Oh, I hate AI slop." I think that they're just trying to be like, "Oh, I'm one of the original people from before AI,"
Yeah, of course.
They're just trying to be like that, but like there are reasons for hating AI, and this isn't one of them.
No.
Like, when people ask AI to make a stupid video of a cat chasing an old lady,
Yeah.
it's like, I don't know why you've got to try and hate on that. Say, "Oh, AI slop, hate AI."
No.
But then the thought of AI taking over graphic design jobs in the future, that's a reason to hate an AI.
That's a reason to hate AI.
Yeah. So, in a way, I've got something against AI, but I don't understand why. Like, I think that it's overhated because it's also just a useful tool.
Yes, I think it can be a useful tool. And I wouldn't say that I use it much, but if I ever do, it is purely as a tool at my disposal.
Yeah,
it is
I
not
don't use it at all.
It is not a creative
Yeah.
substitute.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, who was it? It was, what's his name? Wait, Studio Ghibli. The Studio Ghibli,
Yes. Yeah.
The guy who does it all, makes it all, draws it all. He got really upset about people making like so-called art with the little quotation figures art of Studio Ghibli style, and they were just asking AI to do Studio Ghibli style, but it's Queen Elizabeth standing behind a bush or whatever, but it would be in Studio Ghibli style, and he got really annoyed by it because it's not their art.
No.
He's stealing his art style that he created, came up with,
Exactly.
and started. He made a whole film franchise and it was really successful, and everyone's just able to like press a button and then it comes to life and they call it their art. It's like, you didn't make that.
No.
He made that.
No.
That's copying his stuff. Like, he got really annoyed by that, and fair enough on him. But yeah, I mean, I don't think that AI, going back on my thing with it, like taking over jobs, I don't think that it could.
Well,
I don't think it could.
it certainly can't, at least now that we know now, take over like physical jobs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But there's still the threat of like the creative industries and the writing industries, and obviously everyone uses AI for their
I
maths
don't think it
homework
could,
and stuff
because
like that.
AI is a computer program, whereas all brains are different.
Well, yeah, they'll never. I'm not saying they'll be able to do it well.
Yeah.
Of course not.
But I mean, with like, with all the different things that go on in different people's brains. Like, I don't want to say disability because it's not. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to think of a way to say it. Neurodiversity.
Yeah.
Everyone's brain is slightly different.
Yes.
Whether it's like, dyslexia, autism, ADHD, OCD or whatever. Everyone's brain is slightly different. So they can think of slightly different things.
Yeah.
AI is just a computer program. I'll think of the same ideas over and over and over and over.
Yeah.
There was this test. This is a little story that my dad told me about AI.
Uh-huh.
There was this test in this workplace he was in where this woman asked them all to create an idea for like an advert for headphones or something.
Yeah.
And everyone was on their laptops asking AI about things and stuff, and then they all came up with like generally similar, generally okay, pretty good ideas. And then she said, all right, laptops off, come up with like some sort of advertisement for, I don't know, this old-fashioned cell phone.
Yeah.
And then they came up with like the most creative, unique things.
Yeah.
Everything was so original because they, they'd all gone to the same AI thing, but whereas when they were actually forced to use their own brain, everyone's opinions were different.
Yeah.
And it worked really well. So I don't think it could properly take over.
No.
Even media-based stuff, like obviously physical, it's not doing that anytime soon.
No.
But even media-based stuff, it's not going to be doing that either.
No.
I think it's good as a tool, but
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Another thing, I saw a test done. Obviously, it can't create new stuff. It only, as you said, just reuses.
Yeah, it's just reuse old material.
Which is, it's really interesting because I saw a test where someone asked ChatGPT to give it a picture of a full glass of wine, and it could not do it. It could only produce pictures of half glasses of wine because
That's fun.
clearly nowhere on the internet is there a picture of a full glass of wine. I guess people just know, no one just fills it up to the brim in real life. So
Just turn my body to get suggested.
So the guy kept asking it, no, fill it to the brim, fill it right to the brim. And the ChatGPT was like, okay, I filled it right to the brim. And it was still only half full. Because it just can't do it. It can't create original images.
It finds the instant.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen them robots that have been created, but they keep falling over everywhere?
I have seen that.
They're so funny. I love watching
I
them.
haven't seen that. What's that?
I guess the government or whoever have like made some robots only in certain countries. I'm going to say somewhere in America, Donald Trump or whatever.
I saw a marathon with like AI robots.
Yeah,
and
they're
they were
like
running along.
that. They're like that. But they've made them do like boxing, deliver stuff, just talk to people, but they always just fall over themselves. It's just face plant.
It's because they've been, they've been made in a nice little flat floored lab, haven't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've been made in their little.
Yeah, I
factory
watched
with the flat
one
floor.
try and go up
They're
the
not ready-
stairs.
They're not ready for gravel.
I watched one trying to go up the stairs.
They're not raised for the real
They're not
world.
ready for pavements and curbs and roads. No. I saw him get run over by a car because it tripped over the pavement.
There is actually
It's really sad.
Why do people let them out into the wild? If they're just going to...
Keep them home, man.
somewhere there is actually, if you order food, a robot will come and give it to you.
I know.
Yes,
Yeah, you guys have seen that.
I've been to...
I went to a restaurant where
Yeah.
where this weird robot delivered our food. It was so odd. Like, and it had a screen as its face, obviously, with the little eyes. And then, but for some reason, they made it a cat face.
Yeah.
So this massive fridge on wheels, like a massive block of robot came at me with a weird little tiny cat face.
Yeah.
And then it just sort of, it came right up to us, facing us, and then it sort of tilted sideways to us, and we could see it was made out of racks of plates of food.
Yeah.
And then obviously it needs its manual labour human being to
I
get
know,
the plates
I
of food
saw
out.
that.
But
Yeah.
I think I was literally just in Centre Parks. Because the last time
Centre Parks.
Centre
A robot
it was
waiting.
there.
What?
I mean, the last time I was with the people I'm thinking of, I think that's where I was.
I saw one like that. I'm like, what's the point? If the human still has to carry the plates from it to the table,
It's an expensive trolley.
it's just a trolley, isn't it?
yeah.
Right. Going on from, we mentioned Disney briefly and technology. We all know that Disney has been a bit of a tough spot lately. Their films not doing great, and as I was saying, crazy AI Stanley monstrosity.
I'm still upset about that.
They have been trying to come up with a strategy to solve this problem. I've got some sources here from Variety telling them about how that Disney is trying very hard to bring young people back to their audiences. They've lost us, driving for nostalgia for the people who grew up with The Lion King and all that. They're making all their remixes. reboots. Sorry, but we're not their target audience at the minute. Seemingly, they try to make new stuff, and it never really works.
I think they go through a lot. See, they try and remake princess movies,
And they try and
and they change the skin tone of a princess, and everyone doesn't really agree with that.
Upset about
yeah,
it.
and they get in needless controversies like that. So
I understand Ariel because she didn't even have red hair. That was like the only reason Ariel was really famous for her red hair.
Yeah.
But they completely changed it, no red hair.
I mean,
That's what I understand.
all the companies have got to try and hop on the, getting more diverse train. Right?
Yeah.
But they're doing it every single film. It's just making.
Yeah, no, I get the trying to be
A lot of their
diverse.
most favourite classics.
I definitely get trying to be diverse. I agree with it, but
Do it in a
she could
casual
have
way.
given. They still. She should.
Yeah. Do it in a
could have
casual
had
way
red hair
instead of
still.
changing the whole.
Yeah.
Like they make it the plot instead of a casual little change.
yes,
And they do it every single film.
Exactly.
To people's little favourite classics from their kids. People are getting upset. I see that. But as a company, you should be trying to not get people upset.
so what you're saying is they've gone woke.
I mean, they still spit out some good stuff.
Yeah. So surprisingly, their strategy at the minute is apparently to start coming with original concepts.
Oh no.
To bring us back in. And they need original ideas.
Yeah, that's good because, if you're starting off with things that are diverse, then it's good instead of changing stuff that was people's favourite little thing when they were a kid.
Yes.
Because if you change any detail in someone's favourite little childhood film, then they're going to get upset. Like, even if you rename a character, they're going to get upset. Like, people are picky. But if it's a whole new concept, then you can do whatever you want with it.
Yeah.
Because you won't be changing anything. You're creating something new.
Yeah.
Like, okay, yeah, that's I get that. That sounds
Yeah.
way better.
So they're specifically targeting our idea with what are said to be new IP pitches, such as splashy global adventures and treasure hunts. Ooh.
They should just make a Disney vape. That would be.
Yeah. What does our generation really want? Vapes, public transport, to be allowed to sit
public
alone.
transport?
Yeah.
What are you on about?
Yeah. And I don't know, to sit on their phone. Right?
Well, who are you hanging around with who says, when's the next method of public transport coming out? That's what I want. Public transport's so in nowadays.
Like the whole phenomena of like sitting on public transport listening to something on your phone really loudly so everyone can hear it.
Not really.
It's a thing that our generation is critiqued of doing all the time.
well, I mean, I've seen some people doing some
Yeah.
stuff like that. I
But-
just wear headphones on the bus.
Yeah.
And it's the Deftones.
But Disney is captivating for flashy treasure hunts and stuff to appeal to the Halloween corridor. Treasure hunts. And their source to back this up is their wonderful definition of our generation, in which they describe us as, and I quote, a lonely, gaming-obsessed group of individuals who were hampered in their formative years by COVID-19.
I don't think it's very fair, but ish. I think it is.
It's kind of there. It's kind
I
of.
mean, criticizing a generation that haven't turned 18 feels a bit
Yeah.
from a whole company feels a bit mean.
That's
But,
their.
I mean, fair enough.
So they've got to get us. They're going to bring us back in with the treasure hunts.
Lovely treasure hunts.
The treasure hunts. So
Maybe it's because something to do with the treasure hunt's been doing pretty good now.
Oh. Well, the last good one was the last Crusade. Was the Last Crusade?
Have not seen that. Sorry.
Their sweet spot at the minute has been with the millennials mainly, the people who grew up with the Lion King and 101 Dalmatians and whatnot, and they're just making new ones. A lot of younger, I know my sister really liked the Lilo and Stitch because they don't understand that it's just a cheap reboot of. Well, I don't know if it was cheap, but you get the. What are you doing? You get the idea that the millennials are the main target audience, whereas for us, we're sort of fallen in the wayside.
Yeah.
Just when the treasure hunts come in,
I know treasure hunts.
it's gonna.
Because something really
just-
good's been doing some treasure hunting.
Yeah.
Nowadays, One Piece.
And splashy global adventures. So we'll have to see how that pans out.
Yeah.
Speaking of new Disney, what trailer came out the other day?
Wait.
We were just talking about it.
Oh.
The new Mandalorian.
Yeah. I still haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it.
I'm sorry.
I don't think you...
No, I
okay.
haven't.
Well, okay. I'll basically describe it. Not much happened.
No.
It was essentially to put it in the best words, just a montage of little clips of some various adventures they could have been getting up to in just another season. But instead, it's a film that will maybe have a narrative.
I mean, means I can see the Mandalorian in a cinema. So that's something.
It seems to be the only appeal for it.
Yeah.
We have no indication of what the story is going to be. Jon Favreau was quite clear that it needs to be a film in order to work. It just would be better sold if we actually knew what was going on. I feel like
this might have a high possibility to fall flat on its face because...
Oh, definitely.
It's like, because it's been, how many seasons? 3 seasons?
3 seasons.
Season, and then season, and then season. Seasons are longer than films. That's a whole lot of story. It's going to feel rushed. Even if it's not, even if it's perfectly paced, just seeing the Mandalorian's face, hearing his voice, it's just going to feel rushed because we're used to seeing him in 3 whole seasons.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Just it being like the start, a problem is raised, the end, the problem is fixed.
Yeah.
In such a much smaller time, it's going to feel rushed no matter what.
Exactly.
I feel like it has a high possibility to fall flat on its face.
Quite possibly. But another thing really is they are just very deliberately seem to be going back on everything that happened in season 2. So obviously season 1 was very serialized. It was good, but every episode was just a little adventure, and it was nice. It was sort of old spaghetti western, those old sort of Flash Gordon style shows.
Yeah.
Season 2 came along, and they thought they would introduce a bit more of a narrative to it. It was still serialized, like a little weekly adventure, but there was an overarching story.
Yeah.
The problem with that is they then went, well, now he hasn't got Grogu anymore. Now he hasn't got a ship anymore. Now he's taking his helmet off. All the marketable stuff is gone. So we have to undo it all really quickly in the Book of Boba Fett, which was the worst thing they could have possibly done.
Yeah, like, honestly, I thought it was pretty enjoyable. I don't think it was too amazing.
I suppose that's the point, really. It was just...
Yeah, it was okay, but one thing I really did not like was the design of the biker kids, that little gang of biker kids.
You really hate this.
Because it really annoyed me, because it's Star Wars,
Yep.
and they look like they're from Earth.
Yeah.
George Lucas, and he was making Star Wars, but he said to the designy people, not a single zip, not a single button, no, not a single stitching line. It has to be completely alienated from anything that could ever be associated with a shirt or a jacket.
Yeah.
No headlights on ships.
Yeah.
No door handles. And they just literally had mopeds.
Yeah.
And denim jackets.
Yeah.
And jeans.
Yeah.
Like, they just...
Like, if
But
they
it
were
was-
taking inspiration, because
It
that
was
was sort of...
abstract. They had zips where zips wouldn't usually be. They had zips on the shoulders. It was abstract and new. Like, no, it was just something that could be worn in New York Fashion Week. It was just slightly weird.
And it totally could have... They could have done more with it. Like, as an homage to George Lucas, his first film, I can't remember what it's called, but it was all about mopeds and, like, you know, hot rod cars and stuff like that. So as an homage, it kind of works. But didn't... Star Wars were fine. They didn't just take the idea of that and do Star Wars. They just put it in it.
Was it an homage, or was that them trying to defend themselves?
An attempt.
But then they weren't even likable characters.
No.
Like, they were
And
just annoying.
Who the hell drives a shiny hot rod on a desert planet?
I know.
How does that work?
Where did they get the colour blue on that planet? How did they manage to make the colour blue?
How are they so shiny all the time?
I don't
They must
know.
really give them up.
And they were all cyborgs and punk, and it was trying to be too cool, and it wasn't.
Remember the needless spin when he's they're doing a shootout at the end, and the guy just, for no reason before shooting, it's just like a background. This goes to show how the choreography is not very good.
Yeah.
Instead of just shooting the guy, he does a needless spin and then shoots him. Incredible.
Yeah. I mean, that reminds me of I sort of like this. You know, the PS4 Spider-Man games.
Yes.
Miles Morales, for some reason, on multiplications, does a pointless backflip.
I feel like that's in his character.
And I really like that, because you always see Spider-Man do all these crazy backflips and moves, and Miles Morales is trying to be that guy, and he does a pointless backflip. Everyone else, I always see stuff about people complaining about why does he do this needless backflip. I think it's because he's trying to be Peter Parker,
Yeah.
isn't he? And
I think it's in his character.
who was it? It was Rhino and Spider-Man come crashing through this wall, and they go past him, and he's looking at it. He does a backflip while looking at them. It's like trying to dodge them or something, even though they were going past him. He does backflip. And then I think in the most recent game where Venom comes crashing through the ceiling. He does a needless backflip just at the noise of something happens.
Excellent.
It's just his panic room.
Oh no.
Oh,
Finn Sweeney's called him.
Sweeney's
You don't
called
answer
him.
it.
Do we want it? We can get him on the pod.
get him on the pod, guys.
I mean,
No, I
the
don't.
the best, the most successful podcast, the most,
Yeah, we don't want...
the most offensive. So
Yeah.
you'd at least do that.
Oh, have you guys seen Zootopia 2's coming out?
I've
That's
not
what
seen
I know.
I
That's
did
what I'm
see
excited
that.
about.
I did see
I've
that.
not seen anything
I'm not
about
sure I'm excited about it.
Oh, I'm excited for it.
It might be alright.
If it's crap, I don't think they'll be very happy.
No. But again, it's just another... What happened to their treasure hunts and new stuff? Why are they
it's all
just
gone.
doing...
Finra indeed called me. Recording Gee-Wizz shush boy. Going on, doing on disturb now. Anyway, yeah, treasure hunts. You know what's been doing pretty good recently? It's treasure hunt themed.
What?
One Piece.
Oh my
One
God.
Piece. No, do you know what they've actually achieved though?
Yeah, it's
no,
quite
no.
impressive.
Like Nepal has overthrown their government using the flag of the pirate crew in One Piece.
Excellent.
As I mean, like there was some little nerds. Obviously, Nepal's been angry at their government, and they've
Yeah.
and there were some little nerds that knew what the main characters stood for about like liberating countries from government oppression.
Yeah.
To political series anyway, and they started using the straw hat pirate flag as like this symbol of back it up, and then the whole country caught on and started using it. I was like, there was just a few nerds that watched One Piece.
Yeah.
And then the whole country just saw it as, oh, this is our flag of like liberation. And they started using it. And three more countries have started using it. Like
Excellent.
France is one of them.
Yes.
Like we've now got 4 countries that are angry at their government using the straw hat pirate flag.
Wonderful.
But Nepal are the only one. Nepal were first, and they've been the one that have overthrown their government, which is impressive.
Did I see...
Well, and them.
There's a live action.
There is live action.
Did I see that there was a trailer for the second season of it?
There is the trailer for the second season of it.
I mean, I feel like I can't say anything because I don't know how faithful it is or anything like that.
Live action adaptations have never been good.
Well, no.
This is the best one, but it's, I don't know, I'm a bit iffy on it because they took, I mean, I'm always going to be a bit iffy on it first, and so is everyone. A lot of people love it.
The whole
Because
premise
they took our favourite little main Brazilian dude who doesn't look Brazilian, who can stretch like rubber and liberates people from oppression. They made him a kid with curly hair and monobrow. Like it just doesn't match up. It just doesn't match up. He's got curly hair and monobrow.
Yeah.
It just felt a bit weird. I think it's the best like live action adaptation to have existed, but I'm still iffy on it. I don't know.
And I know the whole premise is like to simplify the show, isn't it? To cut it down to like not that many episodes, right?
That's not even that, because if they actually finish it, the main actors, which are all like 19, they'll be 50 by the time they finish it.
What, even the shorter version?
No, they're making a remake, which is going to be shorter.
Oh, is that something else?
They're making but they're not shortening it in the live action. But yeah, they're making
How are they?
a remake on Netflix.
There's no way they can do the live action for the full length.
No, I don't think they can, because the main actors that are all 19 would be like 56 by the end of it, and the series takes place over like 2 and a little bit years, and the 2 years is a time skip anyway. It all takes place over a few months, to be honest. But yeah, they are making a remake.
Right.
Because it'll also like keep the animation standards up, because in the early episodes it wasn't amazing, obviously. It was 1999.
Yeah.
But so that'll be good. But I don't have much hope in the live action remake either. I mean, the remake either.
Right.
Because they're making it like
Well,
way
that
too
is shorter, isn't it?
They're making it way shorter. I don't know how they can fit all that into that. I don't know how they're gonna fit that story in there.
Yeah.
They're making it like they're taking 1,144 episodes
And counting.
and making it like 300. I don't know how you're fitting the same story in. Like, no, 267, I think.
Right.
How are they going to do that?
I don't know. And they haven't even finished the show yet.
No, they haven't. They haven't.
So
It's still ongoing.
have they
I think
found,
it's gonna be-
Have they found the One Piece yet?
They have not found the One Piece yet. They've not found their treasure.
Do we know what it is?
No, we don't even know if it exists. It might not exist.
It's the friends they made along the
It's
way.
not.
It's the friends they made along the way.
Oh, it's not the friends they made.
And the time wasted
What?
on
Time wasted.
such a long show.
Oh no, it's not long enough. Personally, I think I'll figure out what the One Piece is going to be. I think it's going to be a tool that Luffy's going to use to liberate the world from government oppression.
I mean, that would be in keeping. It could also just be
It's a really political series.
the friends they made along the way.
Like on the outside, it looks like it's about pirates on a boat.
It does
treasure,
treasure that.
but it's genuinely, it's about seeking liberation from government oppression and the ideas of freedom.
Well,
That's what it's about. It's about a world government that oppresses their people.
with pirates.
It's mostly about racism, to be fair.
Oh, I think you've mentioned this.
It's mostly about like slavery.
Did you say there's like another species or something?
There are many weird species. There are fish people that live underwater. There's mostly about slavery, racism, and oppressing world government.
I think you mentioned that to me as well.
This sounds really cheery, this show.
It is cheery. If the main character wasn't as joyous as he is, it would be so depressing.
Yeah.
Like the themes covered in it are really, it's good. Like the themes covered a really important real world theme. It's like it's about like dreams. That's the main message that comes from One Piece. Follow your dreams. It's a good series. It's just a little goofy. It just looks. The designs are a little strange, but it's good character design, to be fair.
I remember the first time you watched it, you came into school the next day and went, guys, all I can see is One Piece.
I saw the light. I actually saw the light.
Much.
It's so good. It's so good.
You know what's coming out in a couple of years' time, which I found out? A new Lord of the Rings film. Directed by...
I didn't know this.
Directed by Andy Serkis about Gollum.
About Gollum?
Yeah.
He's my favourite character.
So it's Andy
I
Serkis
love
making a
Gollum.
film about Andy Serkis.
I was a freak, Giles. I watched Lord of the Rings and I didn't like Frodo. I liked Gollum and I did impressions of him and ran about pretending to be Gollum when I was 6. Gollum was
I
my
remember
favourite.
that.
Yeah. If you remember that, then that means I was doing it in school. Primary school.
Yep.
That's bad. But anyway.
Yeah, so it's going to be called The Search for Gollum. And it's Search for Gollum. It takes place
Such a good name.
within a 20-minute period of the first film. It's like from when Gandalf meets Frodo to when they find what's-his-face in the pub. In that 20 minutes is when the whole film is set somehow.
That's a whole lot of film.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's a whole lot of film. It's going to be like a full-length film, but set within that.
I would have preferred like a life of Gollum because do you remember his little backstory
Yeah.
where he found the ring? That was horrible.
I'm going to assume there's got to be a bit of backstory in it.
When his friends and him were like playing in a little river,
Yeah.
and then his friend found the ring,
Yes.
and then they both just looked at it for like a solid minute, and then the greed instantly overtook them, and he started drowning his friend in the puddle so he could take the ring.
Yeah.
That was horrible.
We do actually have a bit more information because so Ian McKellen, who obviously played Gandalf, done a bit of an interview in which he gave so much information. He clearly knew exactly what he was talking about when the interviewer asked him. He said, I hear there's going to be another movie set in Middle-earth, and I hear it's going to be filming in May. I heard it's directed by Gollum, and it's about Gollum.
This
And he said, I'll tell you 2 secrets about the casting. There's a character called Frodo, and there's a character called Gandalf.
It's insightful.
He's insightful. Yeah, so that would presumably say that he might be in it as Gandalf.
Gollum had a split personality, didn't he?
What, between like human normal Gollum and crazy
Between-
corrupt Gollum?
No, there was a nice one and an evil one.
Yes, there was.
I watched a film recently about split personality. Right, it's called Split.
Okay. Split.
It was really good. I wouldn't say it's a sequel to a film,
Okay.
but it takes place in the same universe as a film,
Oh, right.
and then they have a sequel. Do you know what I mean? They're supposed to take place at the same time-ish,
Oh.
and then they have a sequel, but it's a really, really good standalone film.
Yeah.
Like, you'll be watching the film, my dad said that he watched the film not knowing this, and then at the end of it, Bruce Willis turned up, and he was like, what? The end of it, you just see Bruce Willis in a bar, and he says something, that's it. That's the only thing that ties it in.
Right.
Otherwise, it's a really good standalone film. It's James McAvoy.
James McAvoy.
It's James McAvoy. He's the guy with the split personality.
Okay.
It's protagonist is 3 teenage girls that get kidnapped by the guy by James McAvoy.
Yeah.
And James McAvoy, his split personality is quite interesting because it touches on the fact that the mind controls the body.
Yes.
And it's like, And I'm gonna also run back to One Piece about this, because the mind, it does control the body. Like if someone is especially stressed, they may be sick where they don't have an illness. You know? And I've even been able to will myself out of being sick once. I remember I was in Cyprus or somewhere. It was really annoying me. I was on holiday overseas. Little volcanic island. What's that place called?
There's probably a lot of volcanic.
Oh, yeah, there are. Anyway, I was there, and then my brother caught an illness, and he was sick for a while. Like, he was all over the place. He couldn't get up. He was throwing up, like, hourly. Really bad. Then my mum caught it, and she was sick for a while. Couldn't get up, throwing up hourly. And then I caught it. Mm-hmm. And then, do you know when I caught it? When? The 14th of August.
Oh.
My birthday.
Excellent.
And I just didn't let myself be ill. I felt awful, but I just didn't let myself. My mum and my brother were cured by that point. And I was scalding hot for the whole day, but my mum and brother sort of weren't. I just incinerated it in one day, and I wasn't sick once. I just willed myself better. I was like, no, I'm not going to throw up on my birthday. I'm not doing it. So I just powered through. Wow. I went out, I had a steak, and I did things, and I walked about, and I just incinerated it in a day, and I didn't throw up. It was just gone. I just burnt it out. And in Split, they do a similar thing with the fact that he imagines that he has this personality called the Beast, the split personality. He imagines he has this split personality called the Beast.
Okay.
That's like his skin's as thick as rhino hides, and he's like as vicious as a tiger, and he can, like, you know, squeeze and constrict someone like an anaconda.
Yeah.
He imagines that because he sort of works at a zoo and it's all zoo themes. But anyway, he imagines he's got this extra personality, and he sort of brings it to life, and then he becomes this beast, and he's like climbing on the walls like a gecko, and he gets shot with a shotgun, and it just sort of makes him bleed. He doesn't die. He's just sort of creates this other personality, you know. And I forgot to mention this, but his split personality, he's got 22 of them.
Oh.
He's got 22 of them.
One of them's an old lady that talks about Book of Calm. So one of them's 7 years old, I think, and his name's Hedwig, and he's really funny. He's got 22 he had 21, and then he created the Beast, which is the 22nd. He's got 22 personalities, and it's such a funny film, and he's such a good actor.
And then there's what we watched fairly recently, Caught Stealing. Remember that?
Oh, that was good.
That was good. The new Paul Thomas Anderson. It's got mixed reviews. We enjoyed it.
Oh, really?
I understand why people have given it mixed reviews, because it's totally not what you think it's going to be.
Yeah, like, you read the description, you're like, it's going to be like a Home Alone thing.
Yeah, you
It's gonna be
watch
like
the
Home
trailer,
Alone.
it's just Matt Smith doing his crazy, stupid British accent, and it's...
Matt Smith carried that film. He was so good.
Definitely.
Like, if you told me that Matt Smith was going to be playing a punk wearing, like, this, like, leather jacket with all these spikes coming off it, and with a crazy, huge mohawk, and he was all Cockney London, I wouldn't believe it for a second. No. And he was, and it worked really well, because I knew him from Doctor Who.
Exactly.
He was so posh in that. He was like, oh yes, well, you see the weeping angels. Like, that was how posh.
I knew him from The Crown.
Exactly. And then he was some Cockney, like, London punk.
Yeah.
And it worked really well.
I really enjoyed it. Again, a lot of people don't like it, maybe because it was like too action for the people who wanted the more crazy gore darkiness, but too gore darkiness for the people who wanted the action.
I don't remember there being too
Well,
much
not
gore darkiness.
not gore in that sense,
There was
but
a bit.
there was a lot of darker tones, and just surprising, the girlfriend dies like 3/4 of the way through.
Whoa.
Like
Spoilers. Disgraceful.
I'm so sorry.
You should put a spoiler warning in.
I'll put a spoiler
further
warning
in. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that either, to be fair.
Yeah.
Like, I read the description of the film, and it sounded like it was going to be Home Alone with a little bit of gore. So it was going to be really, really silly.
Yeah, I thought it was just a silly heist
breaking, because the description says something like, their flatmate friend goes out to London to visit his dad.
Yeah.
Because they're in New York, aren't they?
Yeah.
They flies off to London to visit his dad. Then you find out that he was involved in some gang stuff, and people come to the apartment, and they have to keep his cat safe. That sounds like such a silly, funny film where gangsters breaking into their apartment, and they've got to keep his cat safe because that's what he wanted.
Yeah.
It sounds like Home Alone, but violent. It sounded really fun, but it was.
But actually, you've got some quite dark violence.
I liked the two Jewish blokes.
You got the Jewish blokes. They weren't in it enough, I think.
They were really good. They were enjoyable. Like when he pulled out the little lighter, and said, "Can you give me a light? I'm driving." That was
Oh yes.
crazy. I wasn't expecting that. That was a big moment of the film.
Big
They were
moment.
really good. I liked how like they just had that aura about them that they were so threatening.
Yes.
Because they're first introduced in a photo described as these are the big scary monsters.
Yeah.
Which are these two Jewish blokes. And then they take their enemies into their home where all these kids running about and their old lady mum is giving them little plates of food, and they just take them in there so confidently that you think that you just can't mess with them because this is such a vulnerable place and they've just taken their enemy in there.
Yeah. Well, I think that was also supposed to
dinner with him.
That was supposed to subvert and make it look like, oh, actually they're just nice guys.
They are not nice guys.
No, but that was because it sort of had a couple layers of twist in there.
But they were really good.
It was really good.
Matt Smith was really good.
Yeah.
The cat was really enjoyable.
Yeah.
But you know, it's a cat in the film, so it has to be hurt.
Of course it does.
Because every cat in the film gets hurt.
I mean, we should have seen it coming. Paul Thomas Anderson has done. I haven't seen it. Have you? Any of you seen Black Swan? It's Natalie Portman. It's like about a ballet. Anyway, he does a lot of like sort of more psychological stuff like that. So the idea of him doing like a, you know, light-hearted comedy, you know, heist film,
slapstick
heist film. Obviously, it's not going to be that.
Yeah. The weirdest, the most like close to that thing that I remember was when the weird little bold Russian guy did a flying headbutt across the floor.
Yes.
When they were like kicking him to death on the floor.
Yes.
It was really violent and scary, and they were like, "Oh god, this isn't very nice." And then the tall Russian guy sort of backs it up, and then the little Russian guy goes, "Ready?" And he drops to the floor, and he like sort of he's sort of crouched up against this wall, and he pushes against the wall, glides over the floor, and there's a flying headbutt to his stomach. It's just so silly. I sort of like chuckled in the cinema at that bit, and it was so silent because it was just after he'd done the headbutt, you get this sort of silent shot of his face, I'm pretty sure. And I giggled, it was really loud, I didn't like it, but...
Yeah, the other big notable thing in relation to all this would be the Emmys, of course. Did you watch the Emmys? Did you follow with any of it?
No.
No? Circling back to our point earlier about social media and technology. Did either of you watch Adolescence?
I watched a little bit. I know the child, like a little child, he's an amazing actor.
He was very good.
He won.
You know him?
Yeah, they're good
Yeah, I know
friends.
him personally.
Yeah,
You know him personally?
No, idiot.
You had me for a second there.
I know he won. Adolescence won an award.
Yes.
It was at the Emmys.
He won.
I saw the first episode, and I thought he was a very good child actor, to be fair.
Yeah, he won.
Really, I thought it was an amazing actor.
Yeah.
That's what it said.
Oh, I thought you said bad.
I thought it was
He was terrible.
Oh, I thought you said
he
he
was
wasn't.
awful.
I think it was really good.
I thought you said he wasn't.
He was.
I'm always impressed at children in films.
I know.
Like,
They say, don't they, don't work with children in films. They say not to do it.
yeah, no, but like if you find an especially good child, no, that's weird. If you find
Find a good
an
child.
especially good child actor,
Yep.
then it really makes the film because it makes it feel real. Because you know, kids can't hide their opinions for the life of them.
No.
If they don't like the look of something, you'll see it in their face. And if you say it like I don't know, just whatever, they don't hide nothing. So when you find a small child that's able to act, it's a little gold mine, a little treasure.
Yeah.
Like the toddler in Pet Cemetery.
Yeah.
The toddler that was supposed to be all murderous because a demon takes over him. You see the little toddler with a fake knife. Obviously it's fake, but it's supposed to be real. He's running after the guy, and then it's really sad because the dude whose child that is, he's like he has to save people's lives, so he's got to sort of dispose of this kid. It's really weird because it's his kid, and he just sort of has to give him like this. He just has to like try and hold him still while he's getting stabbed and give him an injection. It's really sad, and then the kid like sort of. Yeah, and the toddler fake dies. He sort of slumps down. He goes, "No fail," and then just sort of like pretends to sleep. It's like, he's but only barely a toddler. How is he doing this?
I would have no idea.
He goes, "No fail," and then
it's
sort of like drops his knife and sort of slumps to the floor. And
And
I
it's
was so
definitely.
impressed by him.
When was this film made? It's definitely a real
It's
child.
It's a real child. They didn't have CGI.
No.
It was this. Oh, when did Pet Cemetery come out?
You know, a lot of the time I don't like child actors because a lot of the time I know they're children, they don't really understand, but a lot of the time they're just not good.
Well, yeah.
Like you, obviously,
If they're not very
obviously
good, then they're just annoying.
obviously they're like children. They can't really be that good. But what's the point if they're not?
But yeah,
good?
this guy, Owen Cooper, the youngest person to win an Emmy for adolescence in acting. I didn't win the most in the Emmys. What won the most was the studio Have you watched The Studio? I recommended it to you.
Oh, the studio.
It was Seth Rogen's sort of Hollywood spoof, sort of producer.
Yeah.
It's
I've not watched it,
no,
but it looks
it's
really
really good.
It looks good.
It's really good. That won a lot. That won 13 awards, which is more than a whole lot of awards. A whole lot
More
of
than
awards.
12.
Yeah. Obviously, my favourite, Andor, won 5 awards actually. Woo! 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 It got best writing in a drama series.
A little clap for Andor.
A little clap for Andor.
Pretty good. That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
I didn't like how they swore in Andor. I don't like that because yeah.
You didn't like how it was more mature than
No, because like people have swore in Star Wars, but it was all fun made up alien swears, you know? People would say, poodoo. It's like, he said poodoo, what does that even mean? But then they were actually doing this and it just made me feel like it wasn't Star Wars.
Yeah, Tony Gilroy was not going to work with people saying Muggsy and Severance won a couple of awards.
Good.
You know, Mr. Milchick.
He was really good. He carried that.
Chanwell Tillman. He won best sort of like supporting actor or
yeah. Do you remember Mr. Bishop talking about adolescence?
No.
That was when like there was an assembly in Finland, and he says people have been talking to me around the site, and I was like, no, they haven't. About this new show, Adolescence. Oh. No, they haven't. No kid has been talking to you about a show that addresses problems with kids.
No,
they haven't. Just stop lying. You just wanted to touch on it.
I saw Mr. Bishop the other day on a run.
Well, he's gone now. He's not.
Oh yes.
Yeah, he was on a run on Charlesmore.
I can't say I remember the new guy's name.
Did you throw stuff at him?
Is it?
It was a woman, wasn't it?
No, it's a guy.
Is he?
I'm not up to date with film news. I have a memory from primary school. I was convinced that I didn't have opinions or emotions in primary school.
I'm convinced you did quite that. I remember you. You were weird.
I was inanimate in primary. I don't remember anything. If someone tells me something from primary, I can just say, sounds like I might have done that, to be fair. I don't remember anything.
No, I can't say.
I've got a memory. Do you know what it was?
What?
The layout.
You know, the core memory I have with you, Felix, when you told me off.
I do.
You remember that?
I do. No, I don't remember that, but I remember you constantly telling me.
What did
I
you-
Yeah.
Apparently.
Right.
Let's see if I get it right.
Right,
So
go
I
on.
was a caterpillar, and you slapped the caterpillar, and then I said, she just slapped a caterpillar.
Right. We had an assembly about a bug that could camouflage, right?
Right.
Felix.
You haven't told me that bit.
Felix is obsessed with bugs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you still obsessed with books?
A minute, yeah.
Yeah.
Little bit.
I'm a fan.
You're a book.
Right, bear in mind, I've never spoken to this dude in my life. Felix comes up to me and goes, Eilidh, look, and hands me a leaf. And I look at the leaf, I'm like, it's a leaf. So I flap his hand away, and he comes back to me and goes, you've just almost killed a caterpillar. I know, what?
Hey,
I didn't see the caterpillar, it was on a leaf, and he was showing me the leaf.
Felix just.
Okay, he goes to the teacher, Miss, she's just killed an animal. Teacher comes up to me and goes, all right, you little animal abuser. And I was like, excuse me.
Primary school Felix just walking up to people with leaves just to get them.
I think you gave me a yellow card.
Oh no, it's not a yellow card.
Again, I don't remember any of this, but that sounds like me. Giving someone a caterpillar. I found a caterpillar. That sounds like me.
Actually, I remember another thing about Felix.
Oh no.
It was in year 6.
Probably a 6.
He started walking backwards, couldn't stop.
I did start walking backwards. I remember that.
You
Oh,
came
I
up-
think I remember.
Coming up to me going, Eddie, I can't stop walking backwards.
Yeah.
Can't stop.
Because I was training myself to run backwards really fast.
You weren't even running, you were walking.
You know, I was inspired. No, but I knew
One
I
step at
started
a time.
somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, I was inspired by
What?
naked mole rats because they can walk backwards more efficiently and faster than they can forwards.
Wow.
So I was like, that's so cool. I want to do that. So I started training myself.
You know
I started
what?
walking, then I started running.
Worms and stuff like that.
Worms can't walk or run.
No. I mean, they can wiggle,
I can wiggle.
they can use their head and wiggle, right? And then they can change so their head's on the other end.
Like a train.
So do they have a head?
No.
They just have 2 orifices that they can use as both disposal and
Yeah,
intake.
makes sense, yeah.
So they're like those new subway trains. They have the front to both.
Those are subway trains.
Yeah. On public transport, your favourite thing?
Oh, public transport so in nowadays.
Yeah, that's what the kids want. They don't want treasure.
The cool kids talk about public transport. I want treasures.
Well, Felix has finished his drink. That's probably cue to end, right?
He finished his drink about an hour ago.
No, but there's but the residues sort of gradually go down the sides of the glass and collect at the bottom, and then there forms a whole drip that I can drink. So
Is that our new marker now? How long it takes Felix to finish a glass of water?
No, I mean the residues make new drops.
The residue,
You know? And then when I drink the drip, it spreads most of it up the sides of the glass again, and I have to wait for it all to collect, and it creates a new drop. Oh, that's the third drop. If I try again, nothing's going to come. That's like, oh, wait, it's a little bit. But if I leave it for a bit, then it'll... I mean, I could just refill my glass.
So what we're saying that you have finished.
There are traces.
So we have to keep talking.
Maybe. I mean...
Oh no.
What else was there on the little list?
That was it. That was the list.
Oh, there's something about Charlie Kirk.
Oh yeah, well we've sort of brushed past that, but with the whole, we were talking about social media and AI and disinformation and everything. Obviously he got shot for voicing views. And we're not going to talk about it in the political sense, obviously, but it is worth saying condolences and everything to the family more so. Just on the grounds of he was someone who said what he believes and he got shot for it.
Yeah. I mean, he had
What
kids.
he believes was bad.
Yeah, but he still got shot for saying something he believed.
Yeah, okay.
And he has, for the
had
sake,
kids.
and as I said, it's more about his family. He had
Yeah,
kids.
condolences to his family.
Yeah, condolences to the families.
Condolences to the family.
He was, not to him,
No, perhaps not.
he was trying to limit women's rights. Well,
You know, some people think his death's made off, and I think they're a little bit crazy.
up.
They're really they're going to be really. What's
I
the
remember,
word?
when it
Online.
happened. I remember the minute it happened.
Yeah, they're really online
And
people. They're
actually,
like,
that's what Kimmel got cancelled for. Did you see what happened with Jimmy Kimmel? He didn't get cancelled. He got taken off air at the start of the show. In his opening monologue, he was talking about how he was mocking the Republicans, saying that the killer was supposedly a Republican himself, and saying about how they're just trying to. He was like, they're trying to score points off his death, trying to use it as a way to forward their own beliefs and say, "Oh, look what happened. One of ours got shot, so we win."
Yeah.
And as soon as he said that, he got escorted off the stage, and that was the end of the show. He didn't get cancelled per se, but he was taken off air. They said indefinitely. Disney's the parent company, actually. It comes back to Disney a lot. Disney's the parent company
They've been making moves recently.
who brought him off air. They reinstated him. He's come back.
Nice. Good.
Everything's kicking off.
I remember, like, the minute that he was shot. Like, when it had just been, like, sort of published and it said, yo, he's been shot. He's in care. He's not confirmed dead yet. And I was just like, he's dead.
yeah.
Because my mate sent me, because everyone's always recording whatever he's saying.
Yeah.
And sent me something that someone had recorded of his death.
Yeah.
The moment he was shot, like that, that hit his artery. There's too much. Like it went straight through. There's too much blood.
And it was just a college kid, wasn't it?
Yeah, and
Yeah, they found the text messages.
No, but I mean, they found the gun and
The gun, yeah.
unused bullets.
You
Some
just
of them
dumped
had
it.
engraved. They all
had
engravings.
engravings on them.
One of them said, "If you read this, then you're gay."
Yeah.
It's just so childish.
One of them said, like, something about him being a fascist. One of them said
Yeah.
some sort of Italian.
Oh, one of them said, "Catch you fascist."
Yeah, catchy fascist. Yeah.
But yeah, I just thought that was
Yeah,
really
actually-
surprising because they were like really childish things for like not very
He
childish.
actually,
acts.
and he got turned in by his dad and his local priest, actually.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, it was like family friends.
So
that
his
turned
dad clearly found out, and his dad went to like the local vicar, and the two of them basically convinced him to turn himself in. And he's got the death sentence for it.
You got the death sentence?
Yeah, he's got the death sentence for it.
Trump's abandoned that.
I don't know what state it is.
It's in America.
Can't remember because isn't it only legal in certain states? I can't.
Yeah.
Death sentence. I think it's another thing we could talk about because I've mixed opinions on the death
Ooh,
sentence.
we were going.
I think that it's a lot of money for the unconsensual taking of a life. Like it costs money to put someone in a death sentence.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not
so-
sure. I'm not sure I'd defend it with costs because it arguably
But
costs
also-
a lot more to keep someone in prison.
Yeah, but still, there's like a waiting list for it and all, and like,
Yeah,
you know, what are they in there for? Killing someone? You're killing them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what
The
I was
person
going to
pushing
say.
the button, should they not get the
Yeah.
death sentence for pushing the button? And like, I think that it should be an option if the person doesn't want to spend 90 years in prison. If they've done, I think there should be a mid ground. If they've done a bad enough crime, and the person doesn't want to spend 90 years, but then like the argument is, if it's bad enough, should they suffer?
Yeah, that's
the
what I
argument
was
is
gonna
you
say.
do always get people like, oh, they're taking the easy way out. You know,
Yeah,
they need to,
like they're the ones that should be suffering the most for doing what they've done.
you know, they need to suffer their way
Yeah.
through it, and then if they're forgiveness, they'll go to heaven. But if not, they'll just cheat their way out. But it's a difficult. I mean, fundamentally, I think it's wrong.
Yeah, because you know you're killing someone,
Yeah,
and a lot of them are there for killing people.
yeah. But then comes the question of: do you then just punish in prison forever, or do you rehabilitate? I know that is it Finland that has those crazy happy prisons.
Yeah.
Have you seen about that?
I've
Yeah,
seen
I
about
watched
that.
that.
Because of RE.
Yeah,
It
we
doesn't seem
watched
the
that
same
in
things
RE.
as in RE.
They're just
I'll
like
tell
little
you what.
dorm rooms, and they can pop in and out, and
Yeah,
they've
I tell
got
you what, a lot
jobs
of the
and shops in
people
it.
apparently did get better,
Like,
and they changed.
Oh yeah, crime rates are a lot lower there.
Yeah,
I think that there should be, you know, I think some people, they're just not gonna reform because their mind is just wired differently.
No.
Whether they're a psychopath or whatever,
Yeah.
their brain, they're just not gonna.
Yeah.
Whereas some people could have been in the wrong place, wrong time, and they're, you know, borderline, like, what's the word? Innocent. They're like borderline innocent. Some people, it was a one-off and they could reform. Some people, it's really bad and they still could reform. Like, you know, rehabilitating people, like, it's happened a lot in like some crazy circumstances.
Yeah, and I guess it depends on the level of the crime. Like if it's a
But
low
there
level
are-
crime,
There are some, like, if someone is like a diagnosed psychopath, they're just, like, they're just not gonna heal because they.
no. And
Like
then you get
psychopaths, you hear like stuff in documentaries. Like what they did as a kid, they were just like dissecting dogs because they wanted to see how the dog would react. That's just horrible.
yeah.
Like that's just the way that their brain is wired. They are just not good
no.
pieces of existence.
No.
It's got like it's just
And then you get the argument about like mental asylums.
they're
don't
trying. to
Yeah,
reform
I'm
them,
telling
they're trying
you
to set
what.
them free.
Mental asylums, I think, what drive the psychopaths more mental.
Yeah.
Have you seen inside them?
Have you seen Shutter Island?
I've not seen Shutter Island. I've not seen inside them.
Inside them, they'll get chained up, restricted everything. Sometimes don't get any daylight. Really minimum, like you'll go crazy. If you were an average person, you went in a mental asylum, you would go crazy.
Yes, everything's
But
like
In
grey, beige.
in Orsley, they're actually letting some of the mental asylums out, and they are just like robots. They're they're robots. They'll
Yeah,
sit in
you
the
You
park.
can't let them back out.
They'll just sit in the park at some silly o'clock in the morning, and they'll just take videos of people. They're not breaking the law. You can't do anything about it. Even if you don't consent, they're not really breaking any laws. So there's nothing the police can do. But they're letting them out,
Yeah,
and everyone's a bit like.
that's
about
you
it.
can't let someone who's been through that back in because they won't be normal after that.
Do you know who
if
was
they were
good?
insane before, they're definitely
They're worse now.
yeah.
Yeah. Do you
Which
know
I suppose is a criticism of it.
Do you know who's put in a mental hospital once?
Who?
Iggy Pop.
Iggy Pop.
Iggy Pop.
Who's
What do you mean who's Iggy Pop?
who's Iggy Pop?
He was like David Bowie's best mate.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
He did some amazing little songs.
Oh,
Why is he?
has some. He was because he was a bit odd, to be fair. I mean,
well, a lot of them are.
yeah, but he like would never give his body a rest when he's on stage,
Right.
and he was off his mind on 24/7, 17 different drugs, 17 different illegal drugs all the time.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how he didn't overdose. To be honest, he was, and he would just like hurt himself on stage just because he was overexcited and he wanted to incredibly excite his fans or whatever. He, like I don't know what. I think one time he stabbed himself in the stomach.
Yeah.
He was. I mean, and then he went to a mental hospital, and David Bowie sort of went,
Yeah.
"Give me back my Iggy Pop," and he took him, and then they went to Berlin, and then they lived in Berlin as like housemates for a little bit where Iggy Pop and David Bowie helped him
Yeah.
write and record Iggy Pop's greatest album. Honestly, it might be the greatest album I've ever listened to, Lust for Life. Listen
I think I've
to
heard
that
of it.
album. Both of you listen to that album. It's really good. You can hear David Bowie doing like the backup vocals in the background. You can hear
Yeah.
what is absolutely Bowie's voice. It's such a good album. Like David Bowie sort of helped again reform
Yeah.
Iggy Pop. He's no longer mental, and he became a better music artist. And now he is on, I think, Six Music every now and then. He's like one of the radio shows. He's like he has his own section. We know, and you hear like a really deep voice. You know the one I'm on about?
Maybe.
You hear someone talking like Disney's talking about music.
Yeah.
Like that's Iggy Pop, and I didn't realize it was Iggy Pop until recently. But Lust for Life is an amazing album.
It feels-
It's so good. 10 out of 10, perfect album. Every single song in there is amazing.
Excellent.
Again, with albums, it upsets me not to listen to albums anymore.
Yeah.
And like the few people that I've convinced to listen to albums, they shuffle them.
Yeah.
I don't know. No, you don't shuffle albums. You shuffle playlists.
Yeah. You don't shuffle out.
But albums, they are made to be. It's how the artist wanted them to be in that order.
Right.
Like I'm gonna talk about Deftones and Slipknot real quick for this.
Okay.
You can tell when like it's all they're all. Hold on, give me about 3 seconds to think of what I'm trying to say, so I don't stutter. Okay. Albums, there are a series of songs that take place in the same, that were like written and recorded at the same part of someone's life.
Yeah.
So like, for instance, in Slipknot, there's one album that's just especially depressing.
Yes.
It's just so sad. All the songs, like the lyrics and the mood of it, is just like, and then, that's just after the drummer's daughter died of a drug overdose.
Yeah.
And she was like 17. It's really, really sad. And you can see him in the music videos and stuff. And you can feel that mood in that one album. And then their debut album was so like, obviously they're metal. I like a couple of Slipknot songs, but I'm not too into them. Like it's as jolly as metal gets. It was just really fast paced and so slow in that album. And then in Deftones, this is about the order. All of their albums, I've been going through them all recently. I was a fan of like 2 of them. I'm a fan of them. And I've been slowly going through each of their albums. Mm-hmm. There's 9 of them. I'm giving each one a week. So that's 63 days of it. Days is today. It's Saturday. Hold on. The 3rd album. That's 14... 27 times tables are difficult when you don't do maths anymore. Anyway, I'm on the Saturday of the 3rd week. So 7 times 2 plus 6. Whatever that is. Anyway. I'm on, Thank you. I'm on White Pony. That album is amazing.
Right.
What I've noticed is a pattern with all the Deftones album. They start with like really strongly, brilliant, perfect talent and stuff, and everything else is just like good. It's still really good.
Yeah.
But they start with their best tune. And White Pony, it might be their best album, to be honest, because it has 3 of their best, including their biggest best, like towards the end, I think. But White Pony, it starts and ends with the same song-ish.
Right.
It starts with Back to School, and then it ends with a different song name, but it's the same lyrics, same tune. It's just sort of dramatized and slightly slower. Okay. Like, it's the same lyrics and the same little, like, jingle, but it's sort of like the music builds up. Instead of going up and down in, like, pitch, it just goes up and up and up. Like, it's the dramatic ending to a film, and it's slower. Like, there's a sort of sadness to it.
Yeah.
It's so it starts and ends the same way, but it's a really good album. Like, albums, they need to be listened to start to finish. They don't need to be shuffled.
Yeah.
They need to be listened to as a whole. People just listen to collections of songs by a certain artist. And also, I'm just going to complain about music recently. Like, the music that people listen to, the people that I know.
Yeah.
It's just shocking. It'll have some lyrics about how... It'll have some lyrics that are, like, relatable about heartbreak. And then the song will just be... And then the music in the background will just be one instrument...
Yeah.
guitar, and it'll just be the most basic, repetitive ding, 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 ding. Like, it's just awful. It's shocking. I see no creative lyrics, and I see no skillful instrument playing. But then Interpol, you can't understand what they're on about half the time, and they're so good. I've seen them live at a festival, The Bearded Theory. I also saw Gary Newman there.
Oh, really?
Live.
Yeah.
But anyway, Interpol are amazing, and their lyrics, you don't understand what they're on about. Like, what does I'm a pit bull in time between the sheets of union mean? It doesn't mean anything. Like, I'd like to see a GCSE level English teacher try and decipher those lyrics.
This reminds me.
They're some of the best.
This
poets.
reminds me of a story. You know the Beatles song "I Am the Walrus."
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
Paul McCartney wrote that because he found out that some of his songs, I don't know if they were with the Beatles or separate, but whatever, some of his songs were being analysed in GCSE English. And they were like really going into depth about all the, what does this mean? What does this mean? What did he mean by this? And so he was like, that's really funny. I'm going to make a song that makes absolutely no sense. So that when they go to analyse it, they can't. And so he wrote I'm the Walrus. And there's absolutely no meaning behind any of it. It's just complete gobbledygook.
But yeah, like, some songwriters are some of the best poets.
Yeah.
Like, I'd like to see a GCSE level English teacher try and decipher some of Interpol's lyrics. They're so weird.
Yeah.
I mean, the one that I can sort of understand is, it's a bit in, I think it's Stella. I can't remember right now, but there's literally one lyric in the 2.5 albums I've listened to.
Yeah.
That's not about half. I've listened to like three songs from their third album, everything from their first two. I think it's their third. I don't know. But Interpol are amazing. Really, 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 really good. But then you don't understand what they're on about. Like, it's not all about the lyrics. This is what I'm trying to say.
Yes. It's about the balance between
It's about the balance between
inventive lyrics and inventive music.
Like, Oasis! I'm going to complain about Oasis because they are shocking.
Here we
They
go.
are so bad. Like, the guy, the
That's
main...
gonna stir like that.
I know, yeah.
He stood up for this.
I have stood up for this. I'll have stood up. I'm
Pretty sure they're
I
coming
need
to
be
commentary
adjusted.
pretty soon.
Ooh.
Alongside Bob Dylan, the incredible lyricist.
We got Charlie Kirk in America. We have someone from Oasis here. Anyway, Oasis, they have knocked off so many Beatles songs. So, yeah, constantly knocking them off. It's the borderline the same tune.
Right.
And then their lyrics are just so bad. Like the lyric, I don't see any creative lyrics. Like, and after all, you might wonder, wow, look, it rhymed. Oh, goody goody. Like, Oasis, they're just shocking. And the lead guitarist guy, so one of the first things he learned was a little guitar opening to a song. I can't remember which one. Was it Iron Man? I don't know. Right. But it was I think it might have been something by Dinosaur.
Okay.
I don't know. But then the opening of 3 of their songs or that exact thing that he said was one of the first things he learned on guitar. And it's already the opening of a different song. You can't be using that. They're just awful and lazy. And I think anyone who doesn't know anything about music will say, oh, my favourite band's Oasis because they're currently doing well for some reason.
Right.
I don't know why. I don't know. They're about at the same time as Ocean Colour Scene and Blur.
Yeah.
And they were the 3 main bands. So anyone who didn't understand Ocean Colour Scene and Blur, they just picked Oasis.
Yeah.
And then Oasis became big.
Yeah.
Oasis.
You'd think that wouldn't be such a big thing anymore. Because as you said, people don't listen to albums. It's less about what's the big album. Because now we have access to everything.
Yeah, exactly.
And
you have to pay for albums.
In a sense, there is definitely compared to... I mean, we complain about how there's everyone talks about Taylor Swift or Oasis all the time. Yeah. But compared to our parents, there is a lot more diversity in what people listen to.
Yeah.
You could listen to anyone nowadays. And as you were saying, that does weaken the effect of albums. There used to be a time where musicians would go abroad and it would be all exciting. They've gone abroad and they do a New York album and the whole thing was just their songs, but with a vibe of New York.
Yeah.
People don't care about that anymore.
Yeah.
We're so interconnected with social media and different, we get in everyone's culture blenders all the time. What does it matter if one guy does a song in a different place? And that sort of sense of uniqueness, I suppose.
I've just looked up Oasis lyrics because I can't remember some of the ones that I like to make fun of.
Mm-hmm.
And then Google AI, I hadn't even looked up bad Oasis lyrics. It just said repetitive, nonsensical phrases. I think let's talk about Oasis lyrics. It's not giving me some. It's talking about them. It's described them as repetitive, nonsensical phrases.
Wow. AI is slamming Oasis.
AI is giving Oasis slander. And I didn't even say, I didn't even search for bad Oasis lyrics. It's just described them as that. I mean, that's something. But they can't make anything original. And anything that they do make original, the lyrics are just so lazy. Like, I can't think of some of them, but I can't think of any right now because I just never can when I want to be able to think of some. But
Nope.
and they've knocked off countless Beatles songs, countless Beatles tunes. Like, well, you'd be doing that to the Beatles. You can't be doing that to the Beatles? Do that to any other band. And the Beatles are like, surely the most important band of all time, right?
Quite possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arguably, yeah.
Yeah, arguably,
Yes.
I'd say the most important band of all time.
Yeah.
I'd put Queen at second. No. Rolling Stones at second.
Yeah.
I'd put third Queen.
Okay.
That's my personal ranking.
Yeah.
I think Freddie Mercury's the greatest frontman of all time.
Yeah.
For some reason, Mr. Pickerel argued it against me. He was trying to say someone from, like, I think he was trying to argue the dude in...
I think Mr. Pickerel likes an argument.
He does, yeah.
Like, I
you
was
can't
talking
argue
about mini
against
eggs. I was talking about mini eggs. He goes, I hate mini eggs.
that.
I was like,
Who hates mini eggs?
Exactly. Oh, Red Hot Chili Peppers. He's trying to say that the frontman from Red Hot Chili Peppers is the greatest frontman of all time. You know, Flea.
Yeah.
No, he's not the greatest. He's not the frontman.
No.
Everyone knows Flea. No one knows the greatest.
Oh.
No one knows the frontman.
Is that? Oh.
No, that's not even the frontman.
I
thought it was Flea.
I couldn't name it.
Apparently, it's some other dude. He's like, obviously, Red Hot Chili Peppers are amazing.
Yeah.
I love Red Hot Chili Peppers. And they're really good. And they've made some great songs. But he's not an iconic frontman. No one knows his name. I thought it was Flea. Flea's the guitarist or something.
Oh.
that's just tragic at that point. He was trying to argue it's him
Wow.
for over Freddie Mercury.
It's definitely Freddie Mercury.
It's definitely Freddie Mercury. Plus, of all the bands you could have chosen, why didn't you choose? Why would Mr. Pickerel choose?
Maybe
Just
he must be
he
a
just-
fan.
he just
He
loves-
must be a fan.
He just loves an argument, as Ailey said. Like,
yeah.
he just likes to argue. He likes me to have different points against what he's saying or something. Like, what is?
Yeah. It's just like our point about social media and divisiveness. And
Maybe I should try and argue back to him via email. Of yes, you can give me extra marks because that's what he said to me. He said, "No, there's nowhere in here that you could get extra marks."
Yeah, he was just wanting to start an argument with you, Felix. You didn't.
Maybe I need to ask
Catch
my
on.
paper back and look through and go, right here, there's I can get an extra mark.
Yeah.
And you can go, you gone. Cool. I remember the Monty Python sketch about the argument.
Oh, which one?
The one about the argument.
Oh,
I'm here for an argument.
yes.
An hour session, and then the guy just keeps saying, no. Yeah, no. He didn't. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it isn't. Like, it's say this isn't an argument. The argument's about points, and just saying,
clinical,
he didn't.
whatever.
He goes, yes, it is. It's just so childish and dumb.
Have you finished your drink?
I'm going to check for more drop. So look at that whole new drips form. That wasn't there before.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. I finished my drink.
Way.
I'm guessing is that the sign for the end of the podcast?
I think so, everyone. I think that's the end of it. Right. I think we did very well. We got through all of our topics.
We've got 2 hours, 12 minutes.
I don't think it'll be that long.
Yeah, we'll cut bits out.
Yeah.
Oh, there were some bits that needed cut out.
Yeah. All enjoyed it.
I did, yeah.
I've got a couple of recommendations.
Couple of recommendations. Essential. We got our topics, but we also got our film recommendations.
And an album
Come on.
recommendation.
And an album recommendation.
Lust for Life by Iggy Pop. Greatest album I've ever listened to.
And a lot of criticism.
Yeah. I've
Definitely.
finally
For sure.
been able to talk about my favourite piece of media of all time, One Piece.
Way.
Like,
Felix,
anyone
sounds-
that...
Have you never before?
No, never really.
So surprised you.
Because I just don't want to bring it up because James just doesn't like One Piece. You only watch at least an episode before you make up your mind. But I remember anyone that I've like managed to convince, like I have to prepare to try and convince someone properly.
Yeah.
I'm going to go over every single reason why you should watch it.
Yeah.
And like I remember the 2 people that I've ever done that to have both said, you should do a podcast and talk about One Piece.
Well, we are doing a podcast.
I was like,
You should say,
yeah.
hey, I do have a podcast. Get your plugs in.
I think I said that to one of them.
Get your plugs in.
I think I said that to one.
I do a podcast. You can find it. Where can you find it? Felix?
You can find it on Spotify.
On
You can find it
Spotify.
on Spotify.
And on YouTube.
And on YouTube.
And we have a TikTok.
I didn't realise that.
I did not
Yeah, we
make...
got a new TikTok.
It was not of my... Believe me, it was not of my creation.
Was it Wilson?
It might have been Wilson.
I knew it was Wilson.
Yeah, so you can find Gee-Wizz on Spotify and YouTube. You can find us on X or Twitter or whatever you call it, and on TikTok.
Right
at
on
handle
everything.
At Gee-Wizz Official. You can find me personally. Actually, the YouTube is on my personal account at James Rowland Official. You can find me on Twitter at James Rowland Official. I sort of collab with the Gee-Wizz content in that regard. And Felix has got the Letterbox app. Yay! So you can find both me and Felix on Letterbox. I'm JRowland1103. He's FelixMunt.
Yes, I am. I have one more question about Gee-Wizz.
Okay.
And it's not going to be relevant in any way to the viewers because it's about when it releases.
Okay.
I just personally want to know.
I don't know.
So they'll know on whenever they listen.
They'll know.
I mean, it'll be back in time for them, but
Whenever it comes out, guys, make sure to tell Felix. Make sure to tell Felix that it's out. But
please do.
Please do. He really wants to know.
I'm not going to listen to it though. I mean, I might. I probably will. Felix. I haven't listened to the last one. I mean, what was that? Cool.
Yeah, fair enough. You don't really need to listen to
I
it.
listened to the first one. I listened to the second one, but I was there for the rest of them.
Yeah, well, there we go. So, that's the end of the show, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope that we've proved that we can do an episode a month. And we're going to keep it up.
We are going to keep it up.
Can't wait for October,
What
where
are you
we
gonna-
can talk about Halloween again.
What are you going to name this episode?
That's a difficult question. What's the stupidest thing that's been said?
Fun Piece?
One Piece?
Treasures? Transport so in right now?
Whatever I said about the bony boy?
Oh, yeah, there was Broken Bony Boy.
Broken bony boy?
Broken Bone Boy.
Broken bone boy!
The reservation.
Broken Bone Boy it is.
Broken bone boy
Yes.
it is. Alright, that's the end of the show, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. We had a great time. And see you in October.
That's the end of the show, Gee-Whiz. Now it's time to go, Gee-Whiz. Gonna say goodbye now and see you again.